morning, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for joining us today at Live at 9. I'm your host, Marla Downs, and I'm glad you're all here today. We have a great show planned for you today, particularly for all you men out there. We'll have tips on how to pick the winning team from your fantasy football league. We'll give you affordable ways to make an awesome man cave. And we will read excerpts from the new bestseller, She Thinks My Viewers Have a Second. But first, we want to honor all you dads out there. And to do that, I need a little help from my old pals, Dave and Tom. Please welcome Dave and Tom.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for joining us today, guys. Why don't you tell the audience why you're here today?
We're here to give you the top 10 best
And top 10 worst.
reasons about being a dad.
Well, that sounds good. All right, well, Tom, why don't you start us off? We'll start at number 10, and we'll work our way up to number 1. So, Tom, what's the 10th best thing about being a dad?
For me, the 10th best thing about being a dad is walking through the door after a long day and hearing your daughter run into you, jump into your arms and say, "Daddy's home." There's nothing like it.
Yeah, that is pretty sweet. Dave, what's the worst thing?
Well, the worst would have to be in the morning when you're getting ready for work and your daughter looks up at you with those puppy dog eyes. She says, "Daddy, please don't go." It just breaks my heart.
Aww, I hear you. Well, Tom, what's the 9th best thing about being a dad?
The 9th best thing about being a dad is when your child thinks you're Superman.
Well, how do you mean?
Well, when a kid's young, they think you can do anything. You're invisible. And, well, I like them to think that.
Oh, that's the sweetest thing. I think you want to be invincible, not invisible.
That's right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Dave, what's the worst?
The worst is when they expect you to be Superman.
Oh, well, in what way?
Well, they think you should know everything and know how to do everything, and sometimes I just don't know how to do everything. Really? Like, if the car breaks down, I'm supposed to know how to fix it. Or if the house needs an addition, I'm supposed to know how to build it. Or if there's a dead mouse in the basement, I'm supposed to get rid of it. I mean, I don't want to let my family down, but I just can't do everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because you're not a mechanic or a contractor?
No, because I don't like mice. Those little things are creepy.
Yeah, I agree. They are creepy. Well, Tom, it's your turn. What's number 8?
Well, for me, the number 8 best thing about being a dad is getting to go on vacation with my family. For me, I watch my kids experience something for the first time in their lives, and it just touches my heart. And it's a time to relax and spend quality time in a relaxed environment. There you go.
Yeah, I agree with you too, Tom, but what about all the extra work that's involved getting ready for vacation? Not to mention the extra work you got to do to catch up when you get home. I mean, you need a vacation from the vacation. And then what if the DVD player breaks while you're on your trip? And then all you hear for the rest of the time is, "Are we there yet?" Or, "I'm bored." I mean, vacations are way overrated.
Yeah, been there, done that. All right, Tom. Well, we're up to number 7. What's the 7th best thing?
7th best thing. I'd have to say playing ball with my kid. Whether it's just tossing the ball in the backyard or throwing some, doing some hoops, with basketball. It's just a relaxed time, and it really is bonding time with me and my son, I'd have to say.
Yeah, that's a good feeling. What about you, Dave?
Well, how about when your son comes and he says, "Dad, I don't want to do football this year. I want to take dance lessons." I mean, I love them and all, but does it have to be dance?
Well, I got 2 words for you. John Travolta. And women like a man who knows how to dance.
Perhaps.
Yeah. Well, Tom, what about the 6th best thing?
when your daughter comes back from school and she has A's, straight A's on a report card.
Yeah.
You know, I don't really expect that, but when it happens, it makes me proud.
Yeah. Well, what about you, Dave?
Well, Tom, what about this A+ on the math test, and then you find the answer key in their bedroom?
Oh no, that's rough.
Yeah.
All right, we're up to number 5 already. Tom, what's the best thing about being a dad?
Watching your son fix a leaky hose with duct tape, knowing he's doing it so you won't have to.
That is really sweet, and that is a great initiative on your son's part. Well, Dave, what's the worst?
I would have to say, thinking your son fixed the hose with duct tape, only to find out later that he wrapped his little brother to a tree with it.
Okay, yeah, that gotta hurt. Well, tell us about number 4. Tom.
All right, number 4. Giving your daughter away on wedding day.
That was a good thing?
Absolutely. I can't say that I didn't regret not having her around at all, but the day I saw her get married, I mean, she was so beautiful, she was so mature, and she was so happy too. I couldn't help but think, hey, she's starting a new life for herself. The guy she was going to get married to, boy, that guy, he's a really nice guy. I'm proud to be his future father-in-law.
That is so sweet. Thank you for sharing that story. Dave, how about you?
Well, when those young punks come to my door and want to date my daughter, you got the pants down around her ankles, hats on sideways. I see that look in their eye. I know what they want.
Okay, calm down.
Calm down. You expect me to be calm? How dare they think of my daughter like that?
Okay, we're going to quickly move to number 3. Help me out, Tom.
Okay. I'd say not having to be a mom.
What? Excuse me?
No disrespect, but being a mom is hard, you know.
You think? Let's see. We cook, we clean, we do tons of laundry, we take the kids to practice, we pick them up at practice, we do the orthopedic surgeon like once a month, we do all this work. I mean, yeah, I get tired just thinking about it.
That's why it's good being a dad.
All right, Lee, what could be worse?
The only thing I can think of is being dad when mom's not there.
Of course, yeah. Okay. All right, Dave, tell us what the second best thing is.
Second best thing is easy. That would have to be conceiving your child. If you know what I mean.
Yeah, okay, well, what's the second and worst thing, Tom?
9 months following conception.
You are terrible.
Just being honest.
All right, well, thank goodness we are at number 1. So, Tom, tell us what the best thing about being a dad is. The number 1 thing.
When your child comes up to you and says, Dad, when I grow up, I want to be just like you.
Yeah, that's got to be priceless. Dave, the absolute worst thing.
Would be watching your child grow up and thinking, boy, he's just like me.